out.
In my opinion, I think that was a 50-50 challenge, but, you know, it's all up to the ref. And it seems that this ref, you can kind of tell early on if the ref's going to call. Game's tight, and I think that he's definitely just calling things that some refs might not.
Yeah, that one go back there. I'd say probably 20 out from front post, a shortened corner. Big chance here for Winfield. Braden Mann, he'll be taking it. Lines up, chipped up and in, headed away. That one by Leo, as it'll be a corner for Winfield. As it'll be a two-man sub. Coming out will be the freshman Jackson Alexander for what looks to be Wyatt Kinder. Also coming out of the game will be Troa Knight. And number 14,
This is a
Jack
corner
Byers.
taken by number 7, Christopher Fowdy.
Cleared
A
out.
step.
Taken good.
Good step
Tackle.
by Cooper Tatterson.
Now on the
I mean, what
counter.
did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Tatterson now. Counterattack trying to lead it. DeLuca wanted some, but he'll just keep control of it. Pinkerton
Played it to
now.
Pinkerton. He's
got-
looking for that through ball to Anthony.
And that one
But it was
just
intercepted
tipped
by
away.
number 5 from Winfield, Jameson Miller.
Miller now fighting for it, lost it, and it'll be out.
Now that should be a point throw.
It should be a point throw-in.
Yeah, there we go.
Tried to jump the gun there. Sure there, Connor
Nice
pressing.
long throw. Staying in for Winfield.
Good touch there. but
Good.
off. Number 4.
Deflection by number
Angus.
4, Colton Angus. Now it'll be a Winfield throw.
For the short throw-in, skied it a bit high, and that's off of Bert. Just making sure I say it. Bertinoli.
We're not very good at last names.
Well, it's an anomaly. I'll get used to it. Skied up, and that one just played away. Weird method there. We got the ball through. Good pass. Now another through ball. This one taken by number 19 for point.
That is
Yep. Baked out.
Blake Dowk. Now it's a clearance by number 19, Blake Dowk.
There'll be 26 minutes left on the clock here. Thank you all for tuning in here to the first stream. Make sure to tune in tomorrow night as well. Friday Night Football. I focus on task at hand here. It's a close 0-0 game. That throw.
That throw looks like it
traveled-
almost never even came in the box onto the field.
Just hugging that line there. Antonio. Anthony now skies it back. No one there for the cross.
Nice ball.
So
But Leo will be there.
put a bit too much on the through. Leo. So he'll try to play it to Reed. He just got to settle for it. Another substitution coming in for Winfield. No subs yet for point. (25-48). It's just been really back and forth and more of a midfield game here.
Yeah.
A lot different than what I was used to there in regionals, where, I mean, last year's points team was just so good, both girls and boys. Just trying to keep that status up. Now,
Oh, good defensive by Jaron Reed.
now with the girls
shielded
team this
that player
year,
out.
you have a lot of seniors, right?
Yes, we have 5.
So how are you feeling going into the season? You have a big game Saturday. I'm not sure if we're broadcasting it, but if you can make it, come out and support the ladies for the home opener.
We played Grafton at 11. But definitely, I mean, we only lost 2 last year, and they were foreigners. So the rest, we've been playing for a while. And it's sad. It's bittersweet. It's, an end of an era. I feel like this has been the peak for Point Pleasant Lady Knights girls soccer. And, hopefully we had a great season last year. We won regionals and made it to states. And we're just hoping and we're working hard that we get back to that spot and we win at regionals and hopefully win a state championship.
Ooh, and friendly fire there. Adolph Bertoloni. Oh, no, they lost it. He's fighting for it, and Leo.
Good cover by Leo.
Good play there. Doughton. Bertinoli. Miscommunication there, but it'll be a throw-in for Winfield inside the attacking third.
It's so easy to have miscommunication in soccer with 11 plus 11, 22.
Yeah.
22 on the field. and there was just a lot going on.
High throw in, looking for a header, couldn't find one.
Good by Jaron. Good clearance by Jaron.
Now a chance here. 20 out from the goal, now inside the box. Crossed in low. And that one's skied up.
A clearance by Leo. Covered
now
by Colton Angus. Good combination between Colton and Anthony.
Had him stuttering there. Good move there. And that was just a great contest there by the Winfield back line. But a great run by Angus. And Cooper just sends it to the bleachers.
Clearance by Cooper.
Number 27, Jordan Raines, will take this one. Still no subs yet for Point Pleasant. A lot of new freshmen this year, on top of just some seniors, 2 foreigners, and Cooper.
Nice clearance by Anthony.
It'd be DeLuca trying to track it down. Got it. And he gets dragged down. That might be a yellow.
That should be a yellow. He just pulled the jersey of our number 9.
And Antonio's going to love it there. It's going to be a huge chance. They'll send them off for a bit with a sub. And I believe that was number 18, Jacob Freeman. Field come off.
Freeman with the yellow card for the Generals.
But 2 Freemans, I can't blame him for that foul. It was a smart foul. He got beat, and, you know, things just like that have to happen. I had to do it in the sectional championship game and just take that yellow. But we ended up winning that game. So sometimes you just got to take the yellow.
The yellow coming in at about 22 minutes. Still scoreless here.
Maybe he didn't have to make it that dramatic.
Here's a chance. DeLuca scores. And his first goal of the season will come against Winfield. He's going to love every moment of it. A great tap in there for the Italian.
You know what? That's what he gets for foul.
So they lost audio for a bit on that goal, but a good free kick by Schrader.
Super cool to see that our number 9, Antonio, is the one who got fouled, ended up scoring that goal.
And just karma at its finest. They'll go up 1-0, 21:53 remaining. As Point Pleasant's on the board. A great tap in there from Antonio. Just followed the ball and found the back of the net. Right now this year also we're starting a new thing with each post, and Winfield's a chance here, but finally chipped out of there. But us as a group of Point Pleasant Live, we're going to decide who the player of the game was, give our opinion at the end. And not sure what we're doing after that. Mr. Layton hasn't really filled me in on all that, but we're going to decide one, and we'll release it out probably in a post sometime after the game. Here's another chance. Tatterson, long cross. Here's a chance. Schrader tapped and finally cleared. High touch by Schrader. Couldn't get it down, but a great play by Tatterson. And fighting back and forth.
That a foul against Jaron Reed.
Not trying to get any more reds this season for any of the Black Knights. Yeah, you win some, you lose some. It'll be a free kick here by the left back. High control, sky downfield. It was a beautiful ball, but defended just a bit better. Reed with a great tap out. Winfield retains possession. As the student section starting to get into it.
Oh, that was super nice by Jaron Reed. He had 4 around him, and he still was able to get the pass off, but it was a bad touch by Antonio. Now it's Winfield throw-in.
Malachi Hart is coming in for Joey Pinkerton, and Schrader is coming off for Garen Hudnall.
It's always good to see these upcoming freshmen get playing time.
And for the Generals.
As this will be the first freshman getting playing time is Hart. As that one's out of bounds off Hudnall. I mean, this is a big game as we just reached the halfway point of the first half. But to start off against a regional rival with a win, start off season 2-0, this just leads to momentum and helps lead to a good season like we've had the last couple of years. This will be a throw in here by Winfield. Kind of scrambling, he'll send this one down. Leo sends it down, just getting it out of there.
Super nice clearance by Leo.
No one was ready for that one at all, as it'll just be quickly scooped up by number 22, Everett Miller. Miller gets a hold of this one. No one to support number 11, Wyatt Kinder. Hart there. Didn't get a good touch on it, just chipped it down. And a good play
Good
there by
interception by Jaron Reed and good pressure by Garrett Hundle for sure.
Alexander now, as he just couldn't find anybody on that one.
Now it'll be a throw-in for point.
Evan Bales checking in for Pacey Frum. Another freshman coming in there, for this time for a senior captain.
Evan Bales checking in for the Black Knights.
As it's going to be Bertoloni with the throw-in. Fighting for it. This one looks to be off Winfield. It'll be Angus.
I'll say my guess is that Anthony will be taking this throw because as we saw earlier how long his throws are, and long throws are definitely a huge help.
Anthony try to play it into DeLuca. High kick, Hart. As this one will almost have a chance. It's Evan Bales. He's got it. Goal! And a first career for two of them. This time it's Evan Bales.
That was the first touch for Evan Bales this game.
I mean, it's a good way to start off your home opener.
Great way to start. And by the way, that was a great cross in by number 11, Malachi.
18:05, time of goal there for number 2, Evan Bales, assisted by Hart. Sent up a high cross.
Good freshman duo right there.
As Miller just could not haul that one in, and Bales was just right in the right place at the right time.
That was definitely a good follow by Bales. Sometimes in soccer, you just assume the goalkeeper has it. So definitely good rebound by Bales.
Trying to get by is Anthony. This will be out on Winfield.
That was a nice play by Anthony. Long throw.
Good ball.
Good by Evan.
Bales has a lot of potential here to become a star. Only a freshman. You said earlier, first touch of the game, ends in the back of the net. So he's already starting off good. Not sure if he'll catch recent goals, but he's on pace now. Hart in a battle there. Ref's going to let him play through it. I think that's the right call there.
Yeah, let him just keep playing.
I mean, it's going to be a physical game. You call those, you're going to have to call everything. You're going to have to call that too.
Yeah.
Or not. Never mind, we're all good.
Earlier in the game, we thought that he was going to start calling things, definitely. But since he's there, maybe he's going to be more lenient.
Maybe the tail two halves of the field, as that was just a different ref on that side. Maybe the other one didn't have a good view. As it'll be DeLuca coming off for that Schrader there. Sorry, couldn't recognize him.
Alex Schroeder checking back in for the Black Knights.
That one third in, Hudnall. Also there off the touch.
Good battle there by Point and Winfield.
That one just cleared out. 16:15 remaining on the clock now. Back in the attacking third is Point Pleasant. Bales still following up, lost it again, but it'll be another throw-in for the Black Knights. Just after that, those first 20 minutes, it was more back and forth.
Yeah, but I think Point Pleasant has definitely settled in.
I mean, they're starting to find pace. It just took them 20 minutes to find it. Headered up. Ball just fighting through. Bale's just finding a way to the ball today so far. Leo drops it short to Reed.
Great job by Leo.
Threw into Bales. High touch. But he'll almost keep possession this one out. It'll stay point ball.
We'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of our ball chasers this evening to make the game run a lot smoother. Thank you, ball chasers.
Now it's going to be a whoa. As If that was on purpose, it didn't look good. Reed there had it high. Couldn't find anybody. But he'll get it back, so no harm, no foul. Over to Angus. Angus trying to make someone look.
Angus's footwork is insane, and especially with his speed of play. It's really fun to watch him play and to see how much he's helping the Point Pleasant offense.
Pinkerton tried to get a through ball to Bales. Just a bit too much on it. Won't find it. But it'll be another throw in there for Anthony Bertoloni.
Oh.
He'll stay in bounds. Number 14 there for Winfield Byers. He wears that one. And someone is down there with their knee injury. Hate to see that. As they'll just play it back. As Reed now taking it, assessing the field. They're going to keep playing. And that's number 2, freshman Alexander down as we scooped up by the keeper. As Alexander will go back down. As we'll be taking a quick injury break. Sorry there for the injury time there with Alexander. We're back as he walks off the field, which is a good sign. Now a chance here for Point, though. Hovering right inside and outside of the box, and Angus, unlucky touch, lost it.
Number 30 checking in for the Generals.
That's going to be Brock Miller, the sophomore, coming in for the freshman Alexander. This one played out. Quickly going is Angus. That's a handball. But Malachi trying to play across there to Reed. Trying to go for a header, and it's getting physical. That's going to be a call on Malachi.
But it's always good to see freshmen getting physical. You know, that's definitely like a thing that, especially as upcoming freshmen, you have to get used to. So it's good to see that they're already out there getting physical and just playing their game.
Down there, right there, just uses way too much body weight. Here goes Bales. Bales has Hart and Schrader in front. Play it through to Schrader, fighting through it. And it looks like it's going to be a handball. Handball Winfield, and it's a big chance here.
Is the call.
The football kicker.
Against the Generals.
And the junior Alex Schrader, 0-0. He's going to have a chance to put one in from about, I'd say about 26 out. Giving them their 10 steps.
Winfield still hasn't set up their wall, which is definitely the first things you want to do when somebody has a free kick, is to set up your wall.
It's going to be Schrader all alone here, standing on the 20.
We're having Schrader kick it at the goal. Oh, and blocked by the wall.
Chance. Try to play it through. It got through, and it's going to be a corner off ahead.
Corner kick for the Black Knights.
So Schrader, even though the shot got blocked there by the wall, finds a way to recover, forces them to play it out.
And it's back to our ball. They're having, looks like Jaron Reed take it.
Colby Frum, Cooper Tatterson, both checking in for the Black Knights.
So here comes senior captain back in. Tatterson as number 4 Angus and number 11 Hart will check out. Reed with the corner. Sends it in.
Oh,
long,
good.
Finds him, Pinkerton.
Oh.
As he'll play it right back to Reed. He plays it back in again, and this one finally cleared out. Reed will give chase.
And that was Colby Frum, the freshman who came in from Malachi Hart.
Reed fighting for it. Tatterson now with a chance. Looking, has one off. And we'll call it Tatterson. Good ball control. Now the freshman Frum.
Good play back.
Tatterson trying to size him up. Gets by. It gets pushed out. Should be a pin. And they're not going to give him anything.
He's not going to call it.
And they're going to say it's a goal kick, too.
It's so hard to call the fouls in the box because, you know, sometimes if they're like just a little bit of a fall, you know, you don't want to really give up a goal. But that might have actually been a PK.
I mean, they're going to let him play physical here. I don't blame him. It'll be 10:30 left on the clock here in the first half. Point still up 2-0. We also like to apologize again for the score bug. Be all fixed tomorrow night for the Friday night football stream. Crew tonight, Ella Hunt and me on commentary, Carson Lambert on computer, Grayson Sneen on camera, and for photography, Avery Hessen and Delaney Pearson. Thank all you guys. Thank you, Ella, for coming out tonight for the game. That one cleared down by Bertoloni. Making sure. Bertoloni. I'll make sure. So wish a happy birthday to Anthony Bertoloni.
And also happy birthday to you, Brant.
That doesn't matter. You gotta watch the game. Thank you.
17, Brant?
Yeah, I know. Youngest in the class, so I'll take my pride while I got it.
Hey, you might be the youngest, but you are the tallest in the class.
I am 5'8.5". That is not true.
And I would just let, Brecken come pick that up. Good communication by Blake Dowd and Brecken Loudon.
And that's great to see a new transfer coming in and a player who hasn't played in the year, and they have great communication off the
that's a handball.
And they ain't gonna call it. And
I don't really know how they missed that, but
I mean, good move there. Try to get a little hop step into it. And that one
good
cleared
defense
out.
by number 1 on Winfield, William Chambers.
William Chambers also one of the captains here for this Winfield team, alongside number 19, Trevor Knight. Sophomore and junior captain. Kind of unique to see they don't have a senior captain this year, but to be fair, the girls team last year didn't either. So
yeah, we also had junior and sophomore.
That's true. Your captain's what? You, McKenna?
So for this year or last year?
This year.
This year it is me, McKenna Young, Katie McCutcheon, and we added Madeline Call.
And tripping up there, it's going to be number 11 fighting for it.
Good defense by
Bertoloni. As he's stuck in the corner, this one chipped away, and he held the attack there from William Chambers very well. But fighting through it, still in the box. Physical, there's a trip after. Looking. Now going, and he got tripped up. No call. Maybe, no, there is a call.
Oh, now there's a yellow.
There's a card. It looks like Winfield's going to get their second one of the night. Braden Mann, he's going to be sent off. And the section is loving every second of it.
Yellow card.
And now it's just getting underneath their skin. 7:55 the time of that yellow card for Braden Mann.
This game is definitely already getting out of hand, and it is only the first half.
Just as long as we don't have Chip come down and talk to us, I think we're in the realm of possibility here.
That's true.
Have it twice last year.
We'll take it.
It's going to be
But also we have a second half, so.
A lot more soccer. Make sure to stay tuned after halftime to
Oh,
watch.
good
ball. Bales lost it off his left. And they'll leave it for Bales. He'll play it over to
That was
Schrader.
definitely a good touch by freshman Colby Frum.
Now Frum over to Schrader. Oh, back and forth
Good
now.
pass. Oh,
That one
that's a
finally
misread by both Winfield and Point players.
Oh, and Doubt maybe selling it a bit hard, but he still got hit there.
Now he's.
He's on.
He's
one
on, but we also have
Chance, what a
Anthony.
play on the ball! Anthony Barantoni. No, and they're going to call it.
Whoa!
And that is
not what I would have called whatsoever. Is he getting a yellow?
And that's a scoring chance, so it's going to have to be a yellow, but man.
I didn't think that was even foul worthy or yellow worthy, so Anthony could have easily said something to the ref for him to get a yellow, but not 100% sure.
Bertinoli.
Definitely not the best call.
Bertinoli sent off there, 7-11. I wouldn't say it's the best birthday gift, but you know what? He'll be back just in a couple of minutes. Bertinoli will be coming
But anyways,
off for.
That was just a great play by Anthony. His speed, it's such a great help to Point Pleasant and Point Pleasant boys soccer back line.
The Angus checking in for Bertinoli. I think you're right there. I think that was a great play on the ball. That's why I started to celebrate a bit too early, but I didn't hear a whistle either, so, I got a bit of bias. As Winfield has a shot here about 18 out from goal. Would be about 28 out.
28, yeah.
24, sorry.
Oh, we're doing
Yeah.
the math. Yes.
24 out from goal, sorry. Used to go
This
into
is
end zone.
a good chance for Winfield. I mean, this is definitely in a dangerous area.
I mean, you're staring right at that goal. You got the wall lined up all the way back at the 5-yard line. If you're Winfield, you have a chance to get momentum back coming in the half. 7-11 on the clock. Down
Definitely
2.
be it.
And the refs are talking it out, trying to get stuff sorted. 3 subs looking to come in for Winfield as well, as both benches up on their feet. As you heard earlier, that student session getting into it. Let them know about the call. The free kick shot. Saved by
Brecken Loudon.
And you can't tell he's rusty on that one. Beautiful save. Read the ball perfectly, and it's going to be a corner for
Big
Winfield.
save by Brecken Loudon.
So not fully
Checking
out of
in for
trouble.
the Generals, number 2, Alexander, number 13, Dunlap, number 17, Mann.
Not fully out of trouble, but out of most of there. A beautiful play by Brecken. Read it to the very end, sent it out, as they'll have a corner opportunity here as the clock strikes down to 7.
That was a great shot by Winfield, and usually that would go in.
Just
But
not now.
Brecken Loudon's in goal. Shot cross taken by number 17. Good clearance by Point.
Now, fighting through it.
Good defense by Leo.
This one going to be a goal kick here. Looks like Pinkerton's going to take it. It's going to be Pinkerton again to take it. That taking down to 6 minutes now.
Looks like they moved Colby back in that outside back position for Anthony.
And all slipped on the turf. And what a
Good by
play.
Colby.
I think you get advantage on that one, but it'll just keep possession, and lost by Schrader. Winfield's been skying the ball a lot tonight. As it looks like Bales is going to come out for Bertinoli. He does have a yellow. He's going to have to play precautious now.
Especially with there being another half left.
And especially in a game like this, especially how Winfield's had two very close chances of scoring, you can't afford to have a red.
Yeah, Winfield's definitely
what a
played very good
throw!
throws.
Reed in the box. He's a bit wide, trying to find something.
He's looking for his help.
And no one there. I don't think anyone expected that ball to get all the way through, as it'll be played out.
And now it'll be a corner. Yeah, that was definitely a great ball. And Jan Reed did very well getting up to it, but he definitely did not have any help. It was just him versus 4 other Winfield players.
Schrader's going to, Colby is going to come off for Antonio De Luca.
Number 7, Foudy.
De Luca with a goal tonight, along with Evan Bales.
Antonio De Luca.
Who's going to be taking that corner?
Looks like Schrader.
Schrader just got signed off. That one quickly picked up. No, that might be him. I think I'm just seeing stuff. That corner just quickly scooped up.
I want to say that was Schrader. It's kind of hard to see from up here.
Yeah, but, still putting faces to names. That one, Reed, trying to play through. Good interception by Winfield.
Good defense by Joey.
Pinkerton quickly recovers.
Good turn.
Now De Luca. Open field.
Good ball.
Senior captain Tatterson through.
Oh.
Angus just not
expecting it. Nice idea. That was definitely a good build-up by Point.
One high. Landing at about the 50. Bertinoli making good effort on it. Just chipped ahead to Schrader. Schrader got tripped up there. No play on the ball.
There we go.
That one's going to be on number 30, Brock Miller, the sophomore, as he's not even going to have a rebuttal.
Oh.
And that's a delay of game there. Number 14, Jack Byers, senior captain, not having it at all as he'll have a talk with the ref. As it'll be Bertinoli take the free kick. 2:57 remaining. This one scooped up there. The keeper, Miller, despite conceding 2 so far, he's not had a bad game. He's found a way to the ball almost every time. Just a hiccup there with the Evan Bales goal and then a good ball from Schrader that led to a tap-in for DeLuca.
Throw in by Anthony. Finds Antonio down the line.
Antonio chipped up and just back out there.
Schrader's just going to let that one out.
Out of bounds there on number 30, Brock Miller. Bertinoli. High ball. Header down. Schrader.
No one there.
Might be aiming for the uprights, wrong sport, but it'll be a goal kick there for Miller. Approaching the final 120 seconds of this game. 2-0. Getting goals. Bales by Evan Bale and Antonio DeLuca. Now it's been a game more in Point Pleasant's attacking third. 140 now. Now it's going to be Reed to take the throw in, or they'll give it to
looks like
Winfield.
They give it to
there.
Winfield.
Taking down.
Oh, that was a really nice one, too.
Reed
But great
plays
defense
physical.
by Reed.
Through ball, Angus.
Good ball
Bad
to
touch.
Angus.
But they'll keep it rolling.
I will definitely say that Winfield's definitely good on the counterattacks.
Sent down, Doubt.
Oh,
Has-
good save by Doubt.
Keeps it away from a corner. Last minute of play here in the first half. Played down.
Oh, it looks like that was miscommunication by Winfield.
Will be out of bounds on them too. Anthony will
Good
take
play
the
by
throw in.
Anthony for letting it just roll out.
Final 30, trying to stall it out. As Pinkerton will just play it back. 20 now. Leo taking it. Ooh,
Nice move by Leo.
got him there. Trying to get something going. 5 seconds. Final through to Antonio. Won't
That'll
find
be
it.
a clearance
And the half will end in the
by
air.
Jackson Alexander.
Final score at the end of the first half, Point Pleasant 2, Winfield 0. We'll be back after halftime. Make sure to stay tuned for the second half of action. We'll be right back. That's it. And welcome back, everybody, here to the second half. All right, welcome back here, folks. Second half of action. I'm here with new commentator here for the second half,
Carson Lambert.
as he'll be picking up for Ella. Honestly, I'm not even sure where she went, but we're here. Start of the second half, 2-0 for Point Pleasant. Winfield's had two very close chances. One hit the crossbar, the other one saved by Brecken Loud on a great free kick. Your two goals for Point, Evan Bales and Antonio De Luca. So you were watching there from computer just a bit earlier. How do you feel about this Point Pleasant boys soccer team? Just the first 40 minutes initially.
I think they're doing a great job as a team, and I know
Corner kick for the Black
going
Knights.
to school there, hearing around school, I know that they were talking about issues about not being able to score, and I think they're doing a great job on that tonight. They've got a lot of balls in by the goal, and they've executed on two of them. So I think they're doing a good job on that.
Yeah, especially get those first home game jitters out of the way. They're playing exceptionally well. You know, losing 9 seniors, as I talked about with Ella, it's very hard to come back from.
Right.
But now it's going to be a corner, short and low from Schrader, and just chipped out of there. Winfield, though, they've been playing most of the game from their defending third. What do you think Winfield can do to improve that?
I can't hear you.
What do you think Winfield can do to improve that? They've been playing mainly from their defending third. Here's a chance now. My fall shot. Saved by Loudon.
Loudon with another big
As we were
save.
talking there earlier, but the senior captain, William Chambers, junior captain, just could not find the back of the net there. As this one cleared back down there by Loudon. Here we're having some technical difficulties. Coming in, shot on goal. De Luca couldn't find the back of the net.
I can't hear him out of this. How are you? Yeah, it's on.
As now we have Mr. Layton on the mic. De Luca's shot there just
Corner kick for the Black Knights.
didn't find the back of the net. There we go. Hello? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
All right, we're all good there. Got past the technical difficulties of the Point Pleasant live stream without messing up something. So, right now, Winfield down 0-13 to Hurricane in their Thursday night football showdown in the first quarter. So, Hurricane's having a heyday right now with Winfield.
I do know that's a huge game for both of those schools. I know Winfield got a new quarterback come in, and I heard a lot of good things about him.
That one just skied out of there. I think that was Leo on
A
it.
bit outside.
Could be a goal kick here for Winfield. A big football game also tomorrow. Point Pleasant will take on Green Prairies for their opener. 6 home games this year. That's just one of them. As we're trying to start off the season strong with Jason Hughes at quarterback. Tune in tomorrow night, 7:30, for some Friday Night Lights. Me and Cooper Craig will be running the commentary for that game. And also thank the crew tonight. Me,
Carson Lambert.
Grayson Steen on camera still. Ella doing commentary in the first half. Not sure where she's went now. And she's gone. So we have Andy Layton here, new student coming in on computer. Whoa, getting physical. Angus fighting through a shot, saved. And Avery and Delaney on pictures.
Speaking of football, how do you feel about the football team this year?
You know, I'm not going to lie. I'm a very biased person, especially when it comes to point football, but I'm still on the fence. We're implementing a new offense, and I think that's going to be incredibly entertaining to watch. Heard some more fast pace, more through the air, which I wish we would have done more of last year. But we have a very young team. And
yeah, I do know there is a lot of sophomores playing at the running back position. You know, you have Brady Bone filling in, Anthony Marrero at the Z. They are young, and I think they're going to improve a lot as the season goes on.
Also, you do have Jason Hughes running the helmet quarterback, who doesn't have that much varsity experience there. So he's going to be a development through the year. Also backup Asher Robinson as a junior who didn't play last year either. Trying to step into that role, who would be also playing a corner as well.
Knowles checking in for the Generals.
But as long as our defense holds up and we can at least stick a bit true to, Point Pleasant, smash mouth football, I think we have a chance to have a really good season.
I agree.
That's going to be a chance on the left side there by the freshman. And Jaron Reed, all ball, got him falling. Turf Monster might have picked him up there. Alexander not having fun out there. DeLuca plays it in from long touch, had a chance for a shot. Here goes Schrader as he lost it there. Finally cleared out by Winfield, 35 minutes remaining. As will be Pinkerton, the fight for the ball. Good touch. Going on a run on the left side, looking to play it in. Here's the cross, it's low, and cleared out. Here's a chance from all alone. And just tracked down there by number 17, Braden Mann. Now, who here on this Point Pleasant soccer team has really impressed you the most? It's a really fresh team. And who do you think's just made the biggest impact so far?
I might be a little biased because I speak to this kid a lot more, but I think Joey Pinkerton, being a sophomore, I feel like he is doing a great job. Had a game-winning goal against Ripley. It's a tough role to fill in as a sophomore and a freshman, which he did last year, and I just think he's fitting in very well with this team.
That one played in. There goes Doubt, one of the transfers coming in this year as a junior. We did mention the 3 junior transfers earlier. Anthony Bertoloni, birthday boy tonight as well. The 2 others
in the back is the call.
I'll remember him. Give me a sec. Number
Black Knight, free
4,
kick.
Colton Angus, and Blake Doubt, number 19. But 3 of them coming in all as juniors, so we'll have them for 2 years. Great talent. I think Anthony's had a really lasting impact so far on this game. He did have that tackle down there in the last 10. I thought it was clean. Refs didn't. But he still made an impact on defense as he'll take this free kick. Plays it long and through. Here's a chance. Patterson trying to get to it. Batted down. Keeper's out of position, but it's going to have to be played out. He lost it there and finally cleared. Blaked out as Jaron just couldn't find the touch. 33 minutes on the clock now, still 2-0. As Brecken will scoop that one up.
Student section getting loud again.
Yeah.
It's good to see.
Good to see, especially the soccer game.
It is.
Soccer games, they don't draw in as much as football games. It's great to hear something down there.
Speaking of the student section, if anyone has not heard about the Pep Club, make sure you join. $20 to get in, and you get into all football and soccer games.
No soccer games. You got to pay to get in soccer games. All football, basketball, maybe wrestling, Matt. Nah, probably not wrestling. Probably just football and basketball. But still, $20. It's good for a year if you go to every game. So
Right.
I say join it. Me personally, I don't think I have to. I'm going to be here anyways.
Corner kick for the Black Knights.
Still a good opportunity. As that one's out of play there. It'll be Schrader to take a corner. Still at 2-0. Bless you, Mr. Layton. Schrader looking to take the corner. It's no one's front post. He's going to play that one back. As it will go back post, trying to get a header high and away. This time it's gathered well by the keeper, number 22, Everett Miller. Not a bad night, conceding 2. Always, you're not going to be happy if you concede 2, but still he's made a lot of good plays on the ball.
As you can see right there, he did correct his mistake in the first half. When the high ball came down, the freshman Evan Bells was able to finish it.
Miscommunication there between Schrader and Pinkerton, 2 juniors. And that one, I'm sorry, Joey's a sophomore, my fault. That one shouldered away there by Doubt. That might be a travel there, but he'll throw it in. High touch. Oh, good ball. Oh, he's holding them. Got away with one there. as Chambers.
I think he was just trying not to fall.
Yeah, that too. Didn't think he tried to drag him down. It was more of just a last ditch not to fall down.
Good kick by Brecken.
Good high. Got away, but Winfield retains possession. They have a sub coming in too. This one's played in the midfield. Played now, starting to flip the field. Left back. Play it up and through. Here goes the freshman, number 2. Fighting for it, Reed, as he'll box it out. Looks like it's going to be a goal kick. Reed with a good play. 10 minutes down here in the second half. As subs will come in. And it looks to be Garen Hudnall. Wow.
Jaron Hudnall.
Yeah, Jaron Hudnall. Garen's going to be coming in for Blake Doubt. And Evan Bales coming in.
Checking in for the Black Knights.
For Pacey Frum. Bales with that goal, his first
Philbin
touch of the night.
in for the Generals.
Ended up in the back of the net on a high play ball by Malachi Hart. Antonio's goal came a lot earlier, I believe in the first 20. It was a Schrader free kick, tipped around, and he got a nice tap in. First goal at home for him. Great to see a foreigner get on the board early. This one chipped up and out. Not sure if I've said it enough. Make sure to tune in tomorrow night, Friday Night Football.
Gotta love football.
Are you working, Carson?
I can't work tomorrow night. I know.
There's always next year.
Yeah.
That one played back over to Anthony. Nathan Wood is being allowed clear foul. They're going to call that one all day. As this one will be a free kick for Anthony Bertoloni.
Black Knight free kick.
Bertonoli. There we go. Anthony, if you're watching this back later, I apologize. Your name is hard. I just can't say it. This one chipped up and through. Anthony now plays it in. Long. Earlier in the game, it was Jackson Alexander. Number 2. He's back in the game. We've been seeing him a lot. He's back there at left back right now. Glad to see him back up and moving on the field. That one headed away. Cooper with a good challenge. Winfield trying to sell it a bit there.
That was a good kick. That
was a great kick.
I don't see myself ever being able to do that.
Just give me like 2 weeks. And then Patterson now. Midfield, good through ball, Hudnall, but a good defensive positioning there by Alexander. As he'll be right back on it. And they're going to, not sure what they called there, but they blew a whistle. As Antonio can't find it. Good interception there by Hudnall. But Angus just couldn't find a foot to it. Biggerton solid header away. Now Reed. Through ball. Wow. Alexander is just wearing him so far tonight. He took one to the face earlier down on the left sideline. That one took to the chest. Anthony with a good play. Back and forth. Hovering outside the box. Now he's in it. Fighting through. Shot! No goal! I would go to VAR, but this is high school soccer. As Anthony can't believe it.
I do think that hit the white line in the end zone. That is a goal, right?
It's got to fully pass the white line. The yellow line has to fully pass it.
I think it was on the white line.
Well, you know what? Hindsight's 20/20. Anthony's going to want that one back. I want that one back, but, you know.
Don't get them all.
Don't get them all. It's going to be still a 2-0 lead, though, for point. 26 minutes remaining. That was a good physical play there by Anthony, though.
It was.
Back and forth between him and Bales, and he just found a way around and drilled it.
I think he's really good at using his speed. He knows whenever he can get around someone.
This is just my first time seeing the team in action. They look pretty good. I mean, coming off those, 9 seniors last year. I did not expect this, I'm not going to lie. They are exceeding expectations by a mile. And their lead shows it. Could be 3-0, but Beggars can't be choosers. Here goes Anthony again. Again! Anthony! No, sorry, that's not Anthony. Colton Angus there, my fault. He'll fight through. Can't find the back of the net, but he got his way through about 3 Winfield defenders before sending one just a bit right. Now looking for the goal kick for Winfield. Just struggling to get that ball in the attacking possession. Whoa, and that's all day. No call. Chance for Winfield. Through ball and cleared out. Great play there by Hudnall. And that's just going to rile up the crowd. Blatant shove. But again, beggars can't be choosers.
Don't get them all.
As it'll be a corner here for Winfield. Taken by number 9, Carson Scowen. Because like Scoon, but with an E.
Scone. Shown.
Shown. Might be shown.
I think that might be right.
Carson Shown.
Sounds
And he's not even
funny.
taking the kick. It's number 7, Christopher Foudy. But he was there.
Figured out the name for a reason.
Crossed in. Headed away from Anthony. As now played through. Sorry, having problems with the camera down there. Now looking. Sorry, good ball from DeLuca. Bales fighting for it. It slips through. And he's going after the player, not the ball. And now it's just getting physical down there. .24 minutes remaining.
Number 19, Blake Doubt checking in for the Black Knights.
Doubt's coming in for Evan Bales. Can't remember when he checked out as DeLuca fighting for it. Here goes Jaron Reed. Couple touches. Stays with it. Score! And that's going to be Joey Pinkerton finds number 3. 23-16, the score now.
No goal.
No goal. Did that not just hit the back of the net?
I was trying to figure out what was going on with
Oh,
the picture.
yeah, we have picture camera problems, and that's the second time we've had problems during a goal, but, you know, it's fine. But, wow.
Don't guess it was a goal.
I mean, 4-0 is a score now, but, you know, we'll mark it as 2-0. I'm not sure what happened there to not call it. I'm going to have to watch this back and see it, but as the student section is fighting some ghosts right now. As
I will say,
great student second.
this might be the first game of the year at home, but I am very impressed by the student section.
I am, especially for a soccer game. Doesn't have that football draw, and they showed out tonight.
They did.
And good move there by Winfield. Winfield's student section didn't travel with them today. Thought they were. Followed the bar stools. I was expecting it. Here goes a chance fighting. Fighting! Good ball! Here goes Hudnall down the right side. Played in again. Bales fighting for it. This one finally intercepted, and a shin guard goes flying. Absolute chaos has been going on in the attacking third recently. 2 disallowed goals, and we're not even halfway through the second half. 21-45 the score. I mean the time. And they're pushing back and forth. Winfield getting physical. They're just letting them play right now, and that's going to be a call. Yep. And that'll be Pinkerton. It's not going to be a card as injury time, as we'll be right back after a quick intermission. All right. Welcome back here. Just a quick injury timeout. Good thing he's okay walking. You know, got to win an Oscar somehow. Here goes Anthony down the left side. Anthony fighting through. Anthony taking it himself. Fall through ball. Hudnall can't. Oh, my goodness. And it looks like it's going to be a call Winfield.
Yeah.
I was about to go insane, but it's going to be a call for us. Good ball there, though, to Hudnall. Just a bit long, but, man, he took it himself there from about the 50.
Brant, to start your senior year, how do you what do you think your best call is in any sport that you've ever commentated?
I'd say I know one of them's going to be when I was a freshman and my voice was absolutely annoying. Absolutely annoying. But when Joel Beatty made a one-handed snag, which was the best play of the year. Right there on the end. Probably the best play I've seen. I'd say Sissonsville last year when Matty Call scored on
I thought that was Winfield.
No, Sissonsville when Matty scored in overtime,
Yeah.
and probably Cammy's goal last year in Penns against Winfield to send us the States. I'd say that's the top three.
I was on here for the Sissonville one, and
It was loud.
It was very loud.
Because the mic went out, and then I just had to yell. And we were inside the press box, so it was just noise. And what a touch by Pinkerton! I mean, you got a point here, Carson. He is playing out. There's who's gonna get advantage shot, and that's gonna be someone's gonna get something, and it's gonna be a yellow for Pinkerton, as he'll be sent off real quick. Second yellow of the night for point, and it's getting rough and rowdy down there.
Joey Pinkerton with the yellow card for the Black Knights. Kobe Frum checking in for the Black Knights.
As it'll be a free kick for Winfield. 20:39 remaining on the clock as it stops here due to the foul. As tempers are getting high right now.
I think sporting events get a lot more interesting whenever it gets rough.
Oh, I completely agree. It's 10 times funnier too. It'll be Tatterson there fighting for it through pressure. They'll just keep it in the air. Back, forth. This one headed away by the freshman, Alexander. Here goes Reed. He's going to try and send it down. As we were halfway through the second half, 20 minutes to go, as that's going to be a corner for the Black Knights. Winfield seems that's a corner. Winfield seemed to be confused. They forgot that the white line
kick
is not
for the Black Knights.
the end of the white line is not the out of bounds line. It's the yellow line at the front of it. And I think even the ref was confused there because the back ref had to come in and call it. But, as long as it's sorted, it's sorted.
One thing you can take about this game where it's getting, handsy, things like that, the freshmen, I mean, as a freshman, you come in a little scared to get contact with the upperclassmen, and I think this gets them out of their shell.
Oh, it definitely does, especially a rivalry game like this where it's getting physical. You got the crowd in it. It just gets you to come out, and then you have a great chance here to thrive, I think.
I didn't watch the Ripley game, but I'd say it was just about the same thing as what we're seeing here.
This one chipped away, finally cleared out there by Winfield. 19 minutes.
Several generals checking in.
Mass sub here for Winfield. Trying to get something going the last 18 minutes, still scoreless. The thing stopping them from at least one goal is a crossbar. I mean, that crossbar had to feel that one. That was drilled.
Right.
And it just hit right off the woodwork. Whistle. Here. What's going on?
On who?
Someone got a yellow.
On
Jaron
seven?
Reed just got a yellow card. As he'll be sent off, first one of the
Number
year
7,
for
Jaron
those
Reed
counting.
with a yellow card.
What happened?
This is just
Maybe a mouth?
this is chaos. It might be something related to what he said. We can't really hear it from up here, but
Well,
so I'm assuming something had to have been exchanged.
at least it was a yellow card. He can come back in later on.
And this game is far from over.
Is that Joey?
Pinkerton checking back in
Joey
for the Black
Pinkerton
Knights.
checking back in.
He just got sent off with the yellow. He's got to be careful. So we have 3 with the yellow now. It's going to be Anthony.
We have one for Winfield.
I can't remember who had the one for Winfield, but Anthony Bertinoli.
You'll get it eventually.
Pinkerton.
Long season.
Yeah. First game. Pinkerton and Reed now, all with yellows. DeLuca. That was close to a high kick, but he'll keep it out of bounds. Looking to play it in, as he'll just leave it to Anthony to throw it in. Plays it to the feet. Trying to show off skill moves. Back forth. This time Winfield takes over, though. Trying to set up a counterattack long through. Chambers lost it, and Leo will just play it out smart there. Winfield trying to up the tempo. Got to get two goals, 17:30 on the clock.
You can definitely tell they changed something at halftime because I felt like Point was getting in the box an awful lot. And I mean, it's happened twice, but
not as much. I think
Yeah.
Point had a lot more scoring chances in that first half than they had in the second so far.
I think that back line for Winfield's really helping out the second half.
But now the front line for Winfield, we haven't seen much of them, if not any, in the box in the second half, what we saw in the start of the game. But here's a chance now. Played in, got through. Now they're in the box. Chambers, this one's chipped away. It'll be a corner. So this is a big chance for Winfield. One thing that Catholic did very well in the 2 years where they won their state championship back-to-back is they know how to work their set pieces. And my sophomore year 2 years ago, their state championship winning goal in overtime was a corner. So that's what makes great teams. And if Winfield can start to convert on these, they can really excel. I think Point Pleasant should take tips from that team because I think that Catholic team's very good.
Point's been knocked out by them for the past how many years?
2 years in the state championship, Catholics won both. It was 4-3.
And the semifinal had happened the year
What
before,
a
right?
save! Who was that on that one? I think that was Leonard. Loudon missed. Leo didn't. What a bicycle. That one's off the mark. Here's a chance. Counterattack. Here goes From. Kept it off him. Kept it off him, and he's going crazy. Still fighting, and he'll win it. Now, oh my goodness.
Just to
It's out of
remind you all,
bounds.
he is a freshman. As you can see, there is a lot of potential.
Sub coming in for
PC
Point.
From Jaron Reed, both checking in for the Black Knights.
Here comes Jaron Reed after that yellow card. Pacey From also entering
From
the game.
coming in for his younger brother Colby, who had some great moves there.
Easy
A lot of
checking in
potential for
the
this
Generals, number 3.
these freshmen and sophomores.
Freshman Keegan Kirkpatrick coming. He was in for a bit there. Number 8, we saw him at the end of that play. First time we've called his name all night. Glad to see him getting some reps in as well. 15:21 remaining on the clock. DeLuca now trying. Sizing him up. Lost it after, but he had him. DeLuca very talented there at the wing, where he's probably going to be playing all year.
Good header.
And this crowd is getting into it. That Colby From play got him excited. Here's Angus now. Angus on the left sideline. Angus. And he's going to dial it back. Still push forward, though. Fighting and finally play out of bounds. Well defended. It's going to be a throw in here. Looks for Anthony after a sub. As Kirkpatrick will come off for number 11, Malachi Hart, freshman. For freshman,
Malachi Hart checking in for the Black Knights.
high cross in. Reed tried to size it up.
It's going to be a corner.
As Reed there.
Corner
He makes
kick
solid
for the Black
contact with
Knights.
that. I'm not sure anyone's stopping that
I'd like to
ball.
take this time real
Even if it's
quickly,
off the net, that thing is going to become a
once
screamer.
again, wish a very special happy birthday to Ava Kirkpatrick, Brent Wilson,
Yeah,
and
Brent.
number 1, Anthony Bertinelli. Happy birthday to all 3.
Would you say you've had a good birthday, Brant?
I say it's going pretty well, you know. Youngest in the grade. I had to get there
Sing
eventually.
happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday. Student section can probably do
Yeah.
it a lot better than I can.
I gotta get that mic over there.
I don't know if that'd be much of a wish if I was doing it, Brant.
I don't know what name they said, but I think mine was in there at one point. No, great thing to have the first stream my senior year on my birthday. It means a lot,
Number 4,
especially to be
checking in
here.
for the Generals.
No, it's been a long 3 years up on this press box, so the fourth one might as well be enjoyable.
Right.
Hart now. losing control of it. They're going to give possession to Winfield. 13 minutes left. Scooped up and in. Now finally, Leo at the top of his foot there. Reed keeps it in the air. Back and forth. Patterson getting really physical this game.
You know, one thing that I can tell is the three that have gotten the yellow cards, Anthony, Joey, and Jaron, they went out hot-headed, came back in, and they realized that they needed to chill out, and they did a good job of that.
I think so. I think Anthony didn't go in hot-headed. I think he made a good play on the ball, but that might just be birthday bias. High kick up into the air now. Doubt fighting for it, and that might have been a handball. They want to call. Anthony wants the ball. He'll track it down. One-on-one, and he played it too far in, but it was a pass action. Never my fault. Angus traveling into the middle. Reed all alone. About 20 out. Reed shot, and it's deflected quickly.
Corner kick for the Black Knights.
Number 19, right place, right time for Captain Trower Knight.
What do you think about these uniforms, Brent?
I like our main uniforms. We got JJ coming in the game.
Number 29, J.J. Haynes
He's
checking
subbing
in for
in
the Black Knights.
for Pacey From. Crowd loves it. As the chance starts up, it's a corner with 11:30 remaining. But I like them. I like our home kits, our away kits, nice sleek white. The City Connect, I got to see them. From the pictures, I'll be honest.
What do they look like?
It's the Tawindowee one. It's like a Tawindowee Tower on...
Okay.
Yeah. From the pictures, I'm going to be honest, I'm not that much of a fan. But I haven't seen them in person, so I'll have to debate.
Are the aways just all white?
Well, aways are all white. I really like the aways.
These are the only ones I've seen. All white's probably easy to guess what it looks like, though. So,
So the numbers are not white, and then everything else is white.
I was assuming.
Good call. JJ wants the ball. As he's in the box, he's going to have to clear out, but... As we are approaching the 10-minute mark here in the second half, Winfield still looking for any sort of offense. It's just been a slow night since it hit woodwork. That one played out to Tatterson. He'll leave it for Anthony. Bertinoli. Or Tatterson now. Angus. Sideline. Tried to play it back in to Anthony. Won't find it. Just play it all the way back. I say you got to find JJ here.
That's what I've been thinking. Me personally, he looks wide open out there. I don't know if that's a term you use for soccer. I'm a basketball player, so.
Yeah, well, I'm a tennis player, so I kind of understand it.
You play basketball, you understand.
Yeah. So basketball game, make sure to tune into those streams. I'll be there. Tune into JV games. I'll be doing every JV game this year. Every single one, unless Mr. Layton says otherwise. I will do every single JV game. And varsity games, tune in for all those down the line in winter. We'll have that and some girls basketball games, maybe a few middle school games if we get the chance. Just depends on our streaming schedule. Also, middle school football, probably do about 2 or 3 this year. One coming up next Thursday.
Number
Are we streaming
21,
that?
Lucas.
Pretty sure we
Beckett
are. And
checking
if we
in for
aren't,
the Black Knights.
we'll have a stream schedule out on Monday. So we'll keep you all posted on all that. Another game next Friday, too, about football. And
Gallia's coming into town, right?
Yeah, it's a big game. Gallia coming in. We're going to be cramped up here with WCHS, but, you know, you win some, you lose some. And fighting for it, as this one will finally be played out. Looks like it's going to be a corner. As despite it's a scoreless game for him, but Wyatt Kinder he's been scooting so far. He's been getting downfield pretty well. You can tell he's gassed there, just inside the box, right outside the penalty mark. 9 minutes remaining. And it's been the tale of 2 halves so far. Short corner played in. It's just playing it back. DeLuca coming in out of nowhere.
I think he was just telling him, hey, I'm right here.
I was expecting a hit stick, I'm not going to lie. Here goes a header. Way out, goal kick. I mean, the way this game's been going, I wouldn't put it past anybody. Just come out, boom, and then keep going. You just make a play on the ball. And
00, Alex Schrader checking in for the Black Knights.
He'll come in for Malachi Hart. 8 minutes now.
What do you expect out of the girls section for soccer?
The girls section, I expect them to make it back to states at least, at the minimum. I think we have a great team. Only 2 people we lost were Tsitsi and Kat, which
I think
a solid defender and a solid striker. But we do have people to come fill in those roles from the Argos. We had Kiera Tatterson, who had a goal in the states game. Ella Reese, McKenna make up a great midfield and back 4. So I feel like we have a really good chance here, not losing that many pieces.
And I mean, I feel like Winfield lost a good bit last year, and that was our toughest team
That's
other than the
true.
state championship.
Well, yeah, Philip Barber, that was a tough game there.
And it's best to get that tough one out of the way, in the section.
Mm-hmm. But I think they can make it out of the section. I think they have a really good chance here. It's the same team. Now, the year after, they're losing a lot of pieces. So when it's your junior year, it's going to be a completely new team.
Well, you're still going to have, like, seniors, as in, like, Reese
Liv,
and
Katie.
Bella, Katie, Alexis Oliver, new soccer player this year. She'll be a junior.
But
still got a lot of returning pieces.
Losing a lot of core there, especially McKenna and Ella, 2 captains.
Midfield, yeah.
But you're going to see a lot of new faces, kind of like we're doing this year with the boys team.
A lot of transfers and foreigners.
5 new starters completely, and that one into the crowd.
Field goal is good.
That wasn't to the Winfield section. I wonder if that was attacked at somebody. I know Miss Reed's sitting somewhere up there, and I think Jaron skied that one, so maybe he's a bit mad at his mom. But we'll have to check with him after the game. As we're approaching the end here, who do you think deserved the player of the game here? 2 goals tonight were by Bales and DeLuca, and I think you got to give to the people who scored tonight. If I had to give a runner-up to those 2, I think Anthony played incredible tonight.
Anthony did play incredible. He doesn't have the stats to prove it, but he was everywhere.
He was everywhere. He might have an assist. I don't think so. I think it was Schrader and Hart, but everywhere helped set up some plays, had some great runs, had a goal that was disallowed, but he was in there all night. But personally, I think because it's 2 newcomers here with DeLuca and Bales, I think DeLuca came in at the right time for the tap-in. I think he gets it.
I think it's got to be DeLuca.
A great debut home game for him. This is his first time playing here at Point Pleasant High School with the crowd. And there he goes. DeLuca taking it himself in the box. And he'll finally lose. He got one falling. Now here goes Angus. He's also a new player, if we didn't mention earlier. And he's getting physical. Angus. Oh, he's dragging. Oh, that's a foul. Not going to call it, though. They're just letting the clock bleed out. 5:30. Reed, will he score a screamer? Chip.
Good ball by
Find a way through. Shot off the post, and that would have been from on the board.
I'm starting to think it's just that goal. I just don't think it wants a ball in there.
Jumping for joy. I think that's the best way to describe it, as that one's out. Cleared out. And the student section letting them know about it. Good move by Doubt. Someone wanted the ball there, not sure who. Patterson, wow, great footwork there.
Brand's a little excited as Steelers are up
24-0. I don't care if it's preseason, a win's a win.
Just to let him know, they are about to be 3-0, and it's usually the good teams in preseason are the bad teams in regular season.
I remember 2016, I was watching those Browns. They went 4-0 in the preseason. I'm like, you know what? I don't think the Browns are going to be that. I'm like, their Browns are not going to be that. They got Peppers at safety, and I hated him because he went to Michigan, but I really respected him as a player. And they had Manziel, who, I love some money Manziel. And then, week 1 came, still a Steelers fan at heart. And, man, that was a great season for me. I think I had a great time watching that.
How did you feel watching the Browns-Steelers game a few years ago in the playoffs?
Jumped
out to a 28-0 start.
I won't say that tears weren't shed, but I feel like the first play accurately depicts how I felt the whole time.
That was the fumble over Big Ben's head, right?
I felt like a Broncos fan. That was our Super Bowl, the wild card, but still. As long as we go 9-8, I can't.
I've had
really
a lot
complain.
of ups and downs with the Bengals, so
yeah, a lot of downs.
Hopefully, I can have a little bit of a winning season.
You just made the Super Bowl 2 years ago, man. I was 2 when we won a Super Bowl.
And last 2021, I think is when it was the first time I've ever seen the Bengals win a playoff game. So I'm just thankful for that.
What, 2017? Oh, my gosh. Dude, Polamalu was still playing, I think. Oh,
is that the last time they won one?
Yes.
Maybe we can get an NFL preview coming your way.
I would not hate that. I am all about that. Three minutes on the clock. The crowd wants JJ. And they're getting into it. Here goes Anthony. You got to find him now. Here goes. Back and forth. Anthony down the left sideline. Fighting for it. It's going to roll out. Out on point. For those.
You love to see that. You love to see the student section getting into it like that.
Mm-hmm. For those unaware of JJ, Jordan Haynes, 10th grader, played in some games last year. But, man, can I tell you, this crowd loves him, and they want him to get this ball. Now Reed, pushing back and forth.
Now, if he gets a red card and gets thrown out, does he get suspended for any games?
I think if it's a soft red, I don't know if it's a suspension. If it's a hard red where you just get a red immediately, you're out for 2 games. I know that. I don't know about a soft red, but I know a hard red because I believe it was Jamie Bonecutter last year got a hard red during a bench clearing brawl. He went on the field. There goes From.
I do know that that Joey Pinkerton shove, that could have got us one.
There's a lot of stuff here that would have got us one. There's a lot of stuff that shouldn't have got us one. But, you know, you got to go with the ups and downs of it. 130, I think. Safe to say this one's in the bag here for Point Pleasant. They'll go 1-0 now. Two wins, a draw, and no losses as they draw to Greenbrier East. Up at Greenbrier East, their first game of the season.
And here comes JJ. Student section loves it.
The man of the minute.
They've been asking for him for the past 2 minutes, and they got what they asked for.
Where's he at? You got to get it to him.
Did he come in? Oh, he's still over there.
He's still over there. Kick the ball out. Oh, no. They're playing at Central. That's not how you get JJ in. Through ball to Schrader. No one's there. Go. Get out.
Get out.
Okay, now the goal kick and the throw. Here he comes.
JJ.
45 seconds. The door is open. We are here. And they're not going to send him in.
Oh, no.
Oh.
That's what you hate to see.
Not how you end the home opener there.
The season.
See if Pinkerton just takes a rip at it. Looks like he is. Pinkerton, wow. Committed to that slide there as it'll be dropped down.
That guy reminded me of a catcher. Just kind of catching one, trying to block the plate.
Like a look. I don't think they're going to send him in.
I think they should kick it to JJ.
Right now.
Right now. He's not even on the field, but kick it to him.
There's Angus. Angus going to leave it. Reed through to nobody, and then it's going to be 5 seconds. That'll do it tonight. Thank you for tuning in for our opener for Point Pleasant Live, the home opener for the boys soccer team. It's been great to see on camera. Ella Hunt, first half commentary. Avery Delaney on pictures.
Carson Lambert.
And Brand Wilson for commentary. Thank you all for joining in. Final score, Point Pleasant Black Knights 2, Winfield Generals 0. Good night, and go Big Blacks.
Final score,